Hey guys, it's 2026 and you are back to my channel, which I really appreciate. I hope you all had a great Christmas and Happy New Year. With that said, I have something special for you and it's a special holiday tutorial. So let's get into the video. So as you can see guys, I have created this lake which I covered with ice, and now we are going to add the slide effect. We are simply going to place the wall into our scene and we are going to line it up with the ice blocks. Then we are going to add a component of slide and we are going to duplicate the wall. Make sure that you are covering your whole area that will be used for sliding and then hiding your wall from the scene. As you can see, it is working because we are sliding all over the place, so let's add some quests. I am going to jump into my objectives and I will create a first quest that is going to be triggered by conversation with NPC. So the quest that we will be creating is going to be quest where we will have to slide throughout the 5 gates within time limit. So the goal of this quest is going to be a receive message. This message is going to be set up in rules later on. The next step is just placing the NPC into the scene and give it a property of an asker. So once we are done, let's just test if our NPC is working and move to the next step. So for the next step, we are going to create an HUD. Required message for this HUD is going to be the same one we are using for our objectives, because we want this HUD to appear at the same time like the quest. Customize your HUD with some icons, change the name, and make sure that you are using the settings that will allow you to see how many gates you have collected. In this case, how many gates you have passed. Once you have customized your HUD, go and create variable that you will be linking to your HUD. This is just going to be simply a number and we will be editing only the name. Here is another settings that you will have to change. Value will have to be changed from value to max, and then we will edit the maximum of the gates that are going to be needed for quest to be completed. Everything is working, so now let's add some gates. So for the gate, I will be using Portal Creator Pack, which is free in the library. So once you position your gate, make sure you duplicate it and then hide it from the scene. Then we will go and give it a component of the collectible. Customize your component of the collectible, make sure you are changing the send message to all, and also add the sound that will be played when we pass throughout the gate. The next step is going to be creating a met rule. This is going to be triggered every time we pass throughout the gate and collect the one which is not visible. Make sure that you are using the same message like you are using for your collect object. Link your variable with the rule and add +1. So it will add +1 to our HUD every time we pass throughout the gate. If this is all working, we can simply copy and paste our objects and place them throughout the map. Now your quest is all set up. The last thing we will need is add a comparison rule that will send out the message which will finish the objective. So this rule will compare our numbers every time we pass throughout the gate and receive the message gate. So if the numbers are equal to what we set it up, it will send out the message which will finish our objective. So if you follow this guide step by step, you should have working quests with your timer and HUD. So I'm still a little bit rusty with the recording of the voiceover, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will make these holiday specials regularly every time some holiday comes up. So hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next video.